What are you doing here? I missed you.
You can't tell me you love me and then disappear for weeks at a time. You can't do that.
Stop. Raise your voice, honey, okay?
Don't be mad.
Just do me a favor. Go to the Ashley Square, get a room. I'll come when the party's over, okay?
Yes, you will.
Love with a transsexual. Have you ever wondered about it? There is one scenario of a relationship with a transsexual, but what do Singaporeans think of such relationships?
How do you feel about having relationships with transsexuals?
As friends, they're fine. Yeah, I mean everybody needs friends, right? Yeah, so it's fine.
But what do you think? Are you opposed to having relationships with transsexuals?
Well, how do you define relationships?
Beyond friendships, you know.
No, not for me. I'm straight.
It is all their own personal life, you see. So they can't help being what they are. So it's between them and God. It's nothing to do with me.
Do you think it's right or wrong to have a relationship with a transsexual?
I don't think it's wrong because I think any kind of love is fine.
What if they've gone through the surgery already and, you know, the man has become a woman or a woman has become a man, you know, with the necessary organs? How do you feel about that? Does that make a difference?
Yes, because if you want children in future, how are they going to get it? Either they have to adopt. They can't have their own, from their own, you know, body, their own blood. But if the man can accept that in the woman who has changed sexuality, then we should give him an Academy Award. I mean, Oscar, you know, because such men are rare, you see.
Have you ever known of any couples out there who have had a transsexual relationship? A relationship with a transsexual?
No, but I do come across like gays, lesbian couples. Yeah, and they're all very close to me.
Oh, okay, that's an interesting point. So is it okay, do you feel more, it's okay for some homosexuality as opposed to transsexuality?
Yeah, I think homo is better than trans. I don't know why. Because I think that it's very fake and it's rather artificial. So go through something, you say. Whereas when you have like, you know, if you are homo or you are lesbians, I mean like, you know, you are still normal. You do not do anything to your body.
How would you feel if, let's say, just for example, you were in a relationship with someone and suddenly you realize only later that that person was a transsexual?
Well, to be frank, I don't think I won't know even in the first place. I mean, they are not really that difficult to identify, you know what I mean?
But you've gone through the surgery.
No, I don't think I'm that blind.
Well, first and foremost, you'll be angry because the person lied to me. But other than that, I will feel very uncomfortable. I never know.
You feel uncomfortable? Will you dump the person?
Well, yeah, okay, I'll give you an honest answer, yes.
I think I will dump the person.
But if one day, your children comes back with a transsexual, how will you react?
Disown them.
Would that be a problem for you if you found out?
No. I will still maintain friends with them. Because I believe it's still, you know, the personality and the character is still there. I will still be their friend.
Okay, you mentioned friends. What about an actual relationship, an intimate relationship?
I think I'll straight away just maintain as friends with that person instead of a relationship.
Isn't that as good as dumping the person?
Yeah, but the thing is that, I don't know, it's just kind of hard to accept.
So I'm sure society exerts a kind of pressure on people. That's why it's very difficult for them to come out, right?
Yeah. There is this group of stereotypes who actually are afraid to go out to be known as what they are because they are afraid of the pressure. Okay, like I say, you said they're afraid of the pressure. Yes, the pressure will be there by public, by the society, more towards us, but there is still pressure no matter whether you're a man or a woman or like me. But like I say, in life, everything is difficult. Whatever you want to achieve, you have to go through the hardships before you achieve what you want.
Well, I personally think that it's easier for you because your family accept you right from the start, your friends and family. The thing is, some of them, their family members don't accept them and say that if you go this path, I'm gonna disown you. Yeah, these people, it's very difficult for them.
I know that. I have a lot of friends who's like that. The family disown them, and there are a lot of my friends who actually achieve what they want to be a woman, to be respected as a woman, and in the end, their family accepts them. Why? They achieve what they want to be and prove to their family that they can do it.
So what were the difficulties you go through when you were young?
When I was younger, because my mother only found out about my sexual orientation only when I was 15, when she stumbled across my diary. Because I have to be the way I am, but then it's just that she don't understand. But I did tell her, what if I were to bring you to the psychiatrist that I am meeting now? But then I guess for her it's not a matter of whether she wants to know the truth or not, but she's just scared of the truth.
Can you tell me what have you been doing to change yourself into a man?
Okay, because initially now it's only at the hormone stage. So I've been taking it for like 4 years plus. So 4 years plus taking the hormones, my face shape changed, my voice, a bit of Adam's apple here. Yeah, a bit, and then I got more hairy.
Yeah, I can tell from here.
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. The leg, yeah. It's gone curly.
You curl yourself, right?
And actually, the period stops.
Oh,
yeah.
How long has it stopped?
It has stopped for, I think, a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Convenient, right?
Yeah, very convenient.
Maybe I should consider.
No.
Your boyfriend will be disappointed.
Maybe you'll like it.
Yeah. Best of both worlds.
I'm only stopping because of the period, which is very inconvenient. Hey, don't look at me, okay?
So I went to see the doctor, and he checked my pulse, everything. They said, "So how's your period?" So I was like, okay. I didn't know what to do, so I just said okay. And then I said I need an antibiotic injection. So when I go off, the next few days when I'm well, I look at my card and I say like, okay, it's stated female. Oh, I shook my IC. Okay.
And trust me, if I were the nurse, I wouldn't check. I mean,
they put my name, everything, and they just put female. Like, okay, and then I shook my preference. See, female, they're blind, right? I say.
It's a bit hard when I go for job interviews. Yeah, and since I haven't go for the op, it's a bit insecure. Yeah, but I guess after the op, everything will be much better. There is this. I was actually based at Deutsche Bank doing security at this Raffles place. So actually, that location only allows guys. That location only allows guys. So actually, they have to put me to another location, which also there are females around. Yeah, correct.
Okay. So at first during the interview, you say you were a man.
Yeah. Until because on my IC is actually my real name, in which I already changed few years back. So on my academic certs, it's all my former name. Oh. So I still have to give the dig poll, and they will eventually know.
Okay.
But
so there's no point hiding.
Yeah.
When you go out and meet people, do you come across as a woman or a man?
I come across as myself.
What's like yourself?
Hello, I'm Nina.
Okay.
So I just be myself. I don't like, hello, I'm a girl. Don't think of otherwise, okay? You know, that kind of thing. No.
I prefer them to know me as a real friend first, and then later on they get to know. Okay. Instead of when I first met and then I say what I am, then because they don't know actually how the person I am, so they might base it on first view look. So it's better for them to know me as a person. If they are okay with me and if they are friends, I'm sure they don't mind what I am.
You be yourself. Just, if you want to introduce yourself, just introduce yourself and tell them what you are, your profession, and people accept it.
You're a very confident woman, I must say.
Let me tell you, Shiting, do you know that when I grow up, I am the most insecure person around my friends. People keep pinning me down and telling me otherwise, which I want to be this, and they said, no, you won't do this. All my life as a performer, I've experienced that. People around me who's unsure of my talent, and I have to prove to them that I can do it until they say, okay.
So I understand that you haven't gone through a sex change operation and you're considering that.
Yeah.
Do you think that's important for transgender?
To me, that's very important to have a sex change and to have that female thing there. So you can bring yourself anywhere. Like, I do not want to be proud instead of, if you say, people talk about me like, oh, you're a drag, okay. I'm a female, can you see my IC? I won't do that. You can say whatever you want to say. As long as I'm true to myself, I know who I am, I'm fine.
Okay.
But it's just this legal thing, like going to the doctor or me going for an interview or you're going to security, passing that, and then you do not want to have negative thing like, oh, you're a drag.
Yeah.
Oh, male, oh, you're still male. Like, it hurts you.
You mentioned like when you were young, you were a little depressed, right? What was the reason?
It's just like, it's not, I mean, love life not stable, and then like two timing everywhere.
Are you pretending that she's not around?
I didn't hear anything.
Yes. Like two timing girls? Why?
No, not me.
Oh, people two time you?
Yeah.
As in like they were with a man and also with you?
Yeah. Because some of them happen to be bi also.
Oh, I see. But there's no excuse to two time.
Because to them it's like, okay, they say it's nothing wrong because it's like they go with a guy and they also go with a girl. So
okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's not stable lah. I mean, I want somewhere that I can be like a normal person. Yeah, so that's why I actually decided to have the sex change lah.
It is the wish of Nina and Axel to one day be able to see themselves as a whole person. Point Blank hits Bangkok city centre to find out more about the operation that could change their lives forever. Dr. Prisha is a doctor a lot of Singaporeans turn to for sex change operations in Bangkok. So, Dr. Prisha, how many Singaporeans come to you a month usually for sex change operation?
For the whole Bangkok, it can be about 1 or 2 cases a month.
So can you briefly tell us what's the procedure of a sex change operation?
Number one, the patient must be approved by the psychiatrist. And number two, the patient must have been taking the hormone to change the physiology in the body. And the most important is the patient must have so-called the real life experience. The real life experience, that means they have to live as a woman, they have to dress as a woman, work as a woman. You know, those 3 criteria is a must. You know, and then the patient approved to be operated. So the patient come here, they must have the letter approval by the doctor to come here.
Okay. See. Which doctor? The psychiatrist?
Psychiatrist is the most important.
I see.
That's a law in Thailand.
Okay. So how is the operation like? How do you change the organ?
To change the organ is we have to create the female organ. So the female organ, which are composed of all the structure, outside appearance, and also the vaginal cavity. You see, we have to do both appearance and the depth. So we have to make it look good and also can function as a female. Yeah.
Okay. How about the other way around, from a woman to
woman
a man?
to man? The woman to man is more complicated. So the woman to man, number one, we have to take out the breast. See? Take so-called the mastectomy. And number two, we have to take out the uterus and the ovary. And also we have to create the male genital organ, which male genital organ must have the penis, and we have to have the urethra to urinate. Because in the female, the urethra opening is just at the skin level, so we have to elongate the urethra and to hook up together with the penile tube, you know. So this way, you see, we have to be very complicated operation. The patient need many operations. When they grow up, you know, the recognition is inside is a woman, but outside is a man. So they can see themselves, still have a confusion, you know, all the time. This we call the male GID. The same with the female GID, because inside, you know, another sex, outside is another sex, you know. So conflict of the sex identity, you see.
Okay. Are we saying that all transsexuals have a disease? So after going through the sex change operation, they don't have the disease anymore?
No, just like I said, when after, you know, so they match already. See? Inside and outside match together. So they're very happy. They're all very happy in life, you know, very happy in life. And one question I always ask the patient, whether what they are changing for. You know, of course, for the young it's different. They want to live all and have marry and so on. You know, but for the patient who grown up already, like more than 40 years old, I always ask the question, what are you doing for? See, if most of them, you know, they will do for themselves.
The cost of a sex change operation can go up to a whopping 10,000 Sing dollars. And therefore, most transvestites in Thailand choose not to go for such operations. When we come back, let's find out how they live their lives in Thailand and the difficulties they go through despite being accepted in the country.